Okay, so thanks a lot for being here, and most of all, thanks to Sumit Shintala and Adam Pashke for joining us to this afternoon with PyTorch. You may know them. I don't think it's common to have a chance to talk to them for us that work in our city, unless we go to some other conference. So it's a great opportunity to connect with them and to hear what's going on with PyTorch. And PyTorch is it's developing very fast. It's a very nice framework. So we hope that this afternoon will give you a chance to see what's in PyTorch and why you should try it. We have some pins if you want to take something back home. I'd like to start by introducing who we are. We are a company from Bergamo. It was just 1 minute. A company from Bergamo. We have expertise in deep learning, but we are an engineering company, so we are using deep learning as a way of solving practical problems, mainly in life science and manufacturing, but we also have a few other applications. So we have both a deep learning team and an engineering team that's working either in automation or in medical image analysis and medical visualization. So we try to put the things together and try to solve an actual problem. We have several people. We're quite balanced as to diversity, not diversity as in nationality, but gender. We have a good track record, and we're proud of that. This is an overview of a few things that we do. We use PyTorch extensively to do the things we do. And I hope at the end of the day you will understand why we are using PyTorch. So we can start just a few credits and a bit of a program. As I said, these are the speakers. The handles at the end are useful because if you want to reach them through Twitter or GitHub, that's the way you reach the speakers. I would like to thank Daniele Ciriello from our group for supporting us with all the setups and so on, and Manuela Bazzana, who took care of the organization, and she was the one behind the info@aerobics.com. We didn't put up a proper website, because we got several requests, so there was no need for that. But what we'll do after this meeting is that we'll publish the video that's hopefully is being recorded from that device. And we are also screencasting the video from the screen, so if all else fails, we'll have one or the other. Okay. So this is our page with a few resources. We have a homepage, the GitHub repository. If you have to ask questions, there are always people answering all the time. So it's a very nice community, and thanks to Adam and Sumit, they are doing, and other people like Francisco Massa are doing, and others are doing a great job at keeping the community a very positive one. We have, documentations, tutorials, and you can find very nice examples in the examples repository. And we'll show some of a few examples today. If you want to set things up, depending whether you already did it or you want to do it now, the best way to get PyTorch onto your computer is through Conda. I'll go with Miniconda. Miniconda is a smaller download, and then you can create a PyTorch environment. PyTorch works with Python 3 and Python 2, and so you can then activate the environment, and so you can run multiple environments with multiple versions. It's all very convenient. For Linux supports CUDA. From the binaries support CUDA if you have a CUDA card. So you should also get the CUDA 80 from the Sumit repository, Conda repository. With a Mac, you typically don't use CUDA, and the binaries do not support CUDA. Torch Vision is a separate package from PyTorch, but it has a lot of useful things that we'll see today. So you're encouraged to go and check it out. And there is an unofficial Windows port. I don't know how many of you are interested. We're personally interested because sometimes we go in a manufacturing place, and maybe the X machine has to have Windows running because the drivers for that detector are Windows only. So what do? We do this, and it's great. And thanks to the work of Sumit and other people merging the patches that Peter JC123 did to enable PyTorch on Windows, soon there will be a Windows support for PyTorch, which is, I think it's great. Once you installed it, for the one of you who have installed it or are installing it now, you can check if everything is working. If you want to check if CUDA is working, you can convert a tensor to CUDA and see if it works. Okay, what's the program? And I'm going to shut up very soon. Sumit is going to do his PyTorch talk. Then Adam will do a very hands-on part. So he's going to show us what Sumit is going to tell us through the slides. Then we'll have a coffee break in that room. Then I'll try to show you a few models, again, hands-on. Adam will show the DeepQ and tutorial that he wrote for the website. He's going to show you how it works. And then Sumit will talk us about GANs. In theory and in practice. And then there will be QA, and it will be about midnight. So we'll try to keep it tight. I would like to thank, well, the PyTorch community. And we took some images and examples from these repositories. So instead of mentioning them in all the slides, these are the things that we took our material from. Ready? Good. So I think we're on. Thanks.